proud in Florida. Bear in mind that half of my career was outside of Florida. But in Florida, I went to medical school and I graduated. And after I graduated from medical school, I served as a doctor on a nonprofit organization environment. And it's a certain kind of pride that I never made a dime off of it. It's something of a concern that I still owe the student loans. So if you elect me, the student loan servicer will be very, very happy.
We do have time for one more question. Other question? I've got one written here. Okay, we got closing comments for 1 minute. You think we should proceed to that? Okay. Oh, my watch is a little slow. Okay, all right. We're going to do closing comments, and we are going to go in reverse order from how we did the opening statements from the draw. So, Mr. Mayo, will you please give your closing statement? 1 minute.
Well, I want to thank you for coming. I see 8 tables of 64 people. Quite frankly, I don't see a devil out there. I see people with different interests, different ideas, several people who don't like me for my campaign, but there's no devils out there. We're all members of the same community. I think the world of each and every one of you. As I look at the audience, about 60% of you gave me endorsements or money. They're part of the 550 line items. I look out at about 10 people who I helped with their campaigns and how they're helping me with mine. It may sound silly and it may sound corny, but I never planned in retirement to build a vacation home or to play golf or to just start a new career. At 64, I planned that after helping a lot of folks and being totally involved, 16 years of community, public and private and nonprofit service, I wanted to run for county commission.
Thank you. Mr. Caragiolo?
Well, this has been great. Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's great to see everyone here today, a lot of familiar faces. I would like to continue serving this community, a larger piece of it, perhaps, and I will, I don't look at it as a district race. I look at it like you're representing the entire community, 380,000 strong, and I'd like to continue doing that. I want to thank everyone who's been very supportive of my campaign, and there are lots of you out here as well. I really want your vote. I want to work for you by working with you, so thanks.
Thank you. Ms. Ramirez? 1 minute.
Thank you all for coming and being engaged, and thank you, Tiger Bay, for hosting this. I really know that all of you are our future employers, and we're all applying for a job. And so I want to encourage you on behalf of the panel to check out our websites, because we have a lot of information on that as well. You can look at our background. You can find out a little bit more by talking with us. Our contact information is on our website, plus you can just call any one of us to ask any questions you like. So thank you. I hope you wind up employing me in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. McAllister, 1 minute.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the wonderful lunch. I need a nap, but other than that, it's great. I think one of the reasons that I'm making this campaign and running for county commissioner is because I see Sarasota facing a lot of the same problems that it's faced over and over and over again. And we continue to make the same decisions over and over and over again. And frankly, I think that you need to make some adjustments in the way that we think about things. I am an outside-the-box thinker. I'm a radical pragmatist. Try to look at things from all points of view. And I think I can offer a lot to what this community has offered to me. And so I asked to serve in this way. Throughout my campaign, I will continue to throw these ideas out through my website. They're right in stevemcallister.com. And after my campaign, I'll probably continue to do the same thing, to keep you engaged in the conversation of how we are creating this community together. I know that a write-in candidate is quite a long shot, but for me, I'm asking for more participatory democracy. I think if we want this system to actually work, we need to engage people. And I want to call people to work a little bit harder because I know it's going to be worth it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Thyssen, 1 minute, please.
I see the major issue is the taxes you pay, and the factor that drives it is the being expressed as fiscal neutrality. You may have heard of fiscal neutrality. It means that the government does not shift the taxes owed by real estate developers onto everybody else. You would think this is just basic fairness, but there are at least 3 lobbying organizations pressuring the government to charge you for the developer taxes. They like to say it is quote unquote good for business. These developers and organizations have donated the maximum to candidates who will sell you out to them. This includes the current commissioners. That's why all the proposals the developers are interested in always pass 5-0. But I will be on your side. I will never sell you out. Donations, threats, or whatever.
Thank you. Ms. Coe, 1 minute, please.
Thank you, Tiger Bay, for organizing this, and I'm honored to be here, and I hope that over the years I get to know each and every one of you more. I do not have my campaign website up, but I did leave my business cards. My company is called Gentle Storm Productions, so you can go there to find out more about me, and my website will be at my name, alexandraco.com. And I just want to say that as an anthropologist, it's always about the people. That's the way we work in the world. And also, we have a code of ethics that we work under, and I take that code of ethics very seriously. I take it very seriously in everything that I do and how I interact with the world. I think that I can bring to the county commission common sense and that code of ethics, and also because the #1 priority to me is to listen to the people and to learn what the people want. It's not about what I want. It's about what the people want, and that will be what I represent.
Thank you. Mr. Porter, 1 minute.
I'd like to thank the South County Tiger Bay Club, and just so you know, you're now my new favorite Tiger Bay Club. I think the other Tiger Bay Club, I would be shocked if we don't hear the word 2050 mentioned just a few times, but we didn't hear that today. I'd like to thank Darlene Wedley Johnson for being our moderator. Great job. I'd like to thank everyone who came here today. Many candidates come to office with an agenda. I only have one agenda if I come to office, and that's to seek the truth and to act upon the truth. Investigation is how we uncover truths. They're often hidden from view, and my background as an investigative reporter provides me invaluable tools to get to the full story and to report that story to the public and act on it as a public official. I've told many people I don't consider myself to be the answer man, but I will certainly ask the tough questions. I'll try to lead the board to the right decisions in our future. I believe I bring a unique perspective to this board that's been missing for many years. There will be many issues that come before the county commission in the years ahead. They need to be properly vetted. They need to be properly examined and investigated. If I'm elected, I hope to help build a better Sarasota County for my children, for your children, and one day we'll all inherit this incredible, beautiful community. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Snyder.
First of all, I'd like to compliment all the folks that asked questions. They were good, solid questions. Having gone to a number of events over the years, they were very, very focused on the issues that are directly affecting South County, and I think they all need to be complimented for those questions that are there. We all go through these auditions. We're multiple programs. They're a lot the same. This was a little different. I appreciated the direct questions, and you got to see the person asking the questions rather than an anonymous card picked up, and I respect you all for standing up and asking those tough questions. If you leave here today and don't have my phone number, I'm offering it out to anybody that wants to come ask me. I'm more than happy to give you my cell phone number. I'll talk to you about anything you want to talk to me about, and I'll be more than happy to discuss my positions or anything else. I know a minute's not a whole lot of time, but if you want more questions or more answers or want to get a better feel, I'll be more than happy to talk to you about anything you want. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Minder. 1 minute.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming today and listening to me. I got involved in Sarasota County approximately 4 years ago after living in Sarasota County for 33 years. And some of the things I think I've accomplished and what I'd like to finish is number one, we brought term limits for all Sarasota County Board of Commissioners, and that's the reason you see such a large field of candidates here. I was involved in the exposure of the scandal and corruption in Sarasota County government. I was involved in the review by the National Association of Government Procurement with its recommendations of 151 changes in the Management and Procurement Code of Sarasota County. I was involved in the forced resignation of former Sarasota County Administrator Jim Lay. I was involved in the rewriting of the new Sarasota County Procurement Code with its ethics code, and I was also involved in the establishment of the Office of Inspector General in Karen Rushing's office.
Thank you, thank you. I am so proud to be part of this community and the way that we conduct our forums in respect as a civil discourse, and I thank you all very much for that. I also wish, on behalf of all of us, for the candidates a very successful campaign as you continue. And I would like for all of us to give a great round of applause for our candidates today. We will give you announcements on Tiger Bay email and on our website as more topics are coming up. I think our next one's not till August, is that correct? Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.